Hell yeah, man. God. It's been so long since Final Fantasy VII music actually sounded like that. You know what I mean? It's all epic sounding now. It's all just orchestrated. It drives me crazy, man. It's never cool and quirky like that with the organs and the... I don't know. It bums me out. Okay, how do I turn my camera on? Bam. Yo, Visa, Xerox, Black Paper, what's going on, guys? Yeah. I was playing Earthbound. I played a bunch of Earthbound today. I felt like, I don't know, Earthbound kind of started to feel like Dragon Quest a little bit. It's a good game. But yeah, I couldn't get into the story parts of it. It was definitely quirky and unpredictable, but yeah, it felt too much like Dragon Quest. It felt, I don't know, I wasn't getting into, I didn't think the abilities were cool in the fights. It took forever to kill stuff. That was kind of bumming me out too. So, I don't know. It's on the back burner for now. I might return to it, but it's highly unlikely. I don't think I'm going to do that, right? So, okay, yeah, here we are, FF7. I tried so hard to get my modded version back online, but what happened is, I've explained this before, the Seventh Heaven mod that I was running to play the modded version of FF7, it was an old version, because that was the only one that would work with my computer. Somehow it got updated, and, you know, I've tried to download older versions to get it to work. It just was not happening, right? Did not, I don't know why. It's just gone, dude. Unless I get a new PC or I really get techie with this stuff, it's not going to happen, right? So we're going to be playing the shitty PlayStation 5 version, right? This thing has sound bugs. This thing has, you know, it sometimes sounds loop over each other. We're in for a great time, right? A great time. The only other option was to bust out my PS4, but I didn't feel like that was worth it, right? This should be okay. So we're getting full-on polygons, full-on shibbiness, full-on hammer hands, right? We're getting all that. We're going way OG on this, unfortunately. Hang on, let's start this up, man. We got a long intro to get through. All right, can you hear it? Okay. I missed the stream? Yeah, don't worry about it. You didn't miss much. I caught a bit of the Earthbound? Yeah, that's right. You were in here. You guys can't hear it, can you? Oh, wait, you can. Okay, I'm checking. Just making sure, right? Okay, let's start it up, dude. It's literally been years. Years since I've played original Final Fantasy VII. I played a little bit of it before Rebirth came out. Like a week before Rebirth came out. And yeah, it's been years since I've played through it, so let's do this. It's not getting cut off, is it, with my stream? With my layout? Yeah. It should be alright. Anyway, how you guys doing? What's going on? Saturday night. Should I sit in this chair tonight? Guess it should be okay. Move this stuff over. Man, I forgot how long this space night sky intro is. They let this thing rock for a pretty long time. I wonder if a lot of people back in the day were like, dude, is my PlayStation busted? Okay. Okay, here it is. The game's loading. It's not busted. I probably had a lot of thoughts about that. Looks fine? Okay. Because yeah, this game isn't full screen. It's not widescreen. It's cut off, so I wanted to make sure the resolution wasn't weird. Now listen for it. All that stuff is missing from the remake, man. Those cool little technological sounds. Bums me out. I always look off to the right to see what's over there with that rendering. God, this game is old. It's so old, man. This shit is almost 30. We gotta do some changes real quick. Okay, that's good. There we go. Just want to make sure this is right. Okay, I think it's alright. It's good. I'm too far over. It was this scene right here, man. 30 years ago that blew my mind. This scene right here. My brother was playing up the demo. I'm like, the dude's name is Cloud, that's weird. And then they showed the battle render of him with the sword, and I lost my mind. The rest is history. That's why we're here right now. That's how it happened. Just like that, dude. I didn't catch your name. It's funny how they're using names in this terrorist attack. Meet on the bridge in front of it. I don't trust you. Hold circle to run? I'm doing auto run right now. That new Withering Waves story update made me tear up a few times. Getting a character I was sure I would skip. How do you keep up with all those games, dude? You can't talk to them during this? Oh yeah, then you can talk to Wedge over here. We'll talk to Wedge. This angle. Somebody wasn't thinking that through. Unless it was just randomly generated by the code. First time I'm gonna react. Do it for Shinra, you know. What's funny is if you play Remake, there's a mod for Remake where you can play it in the Japanese version, and then there's the actual translation of the Japanese, right? What they're actually saying, and it's cooler than what's in the Remake English dub. Much cooler and more faithful, in my opinion. But you know, with the English version, they have to make sure the mouth only moves so long and they only have so much time. They gotta do what they gotta do to make it work. Alright, Phoenix down. Damn, dude, this Mako reactor theme, it's all like technological, I love it. Remake, you just got like one dude playing a violin, like, what the hell? It's not my problem. Yeah, see, he's not a diva in the original. He's like, dude, I'm just trying to finish this before more security shows up. Story I care about Genshin and try to skip stuff. Yeah, I was saving for what comes after. I'm saving for a pink-haired lady. Oh my god. Anime. I'm gonna speed this up. Yeah, certain enemy animations and things I'm just gonna speed up. I don't feel like waiting around for it. Okay. Did you lower your voice audio? No, I think the game is pretty loud. I just turned it down on my TV. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit here. I'm also kind of further away. These guys shooting freaking laser beams at me, man. Man, this feels like so different now. So different and out of place. Having a victory fanfare after every fight. Because they don't do that in modern FF anymore. Right? It's just too... It would just break up the immersion too much. It sounded great at the beginning and suddenly your voice got lowered. I don't know, I'm using my phone speaker. Suddenly it's just lower? Yeah, it's probably because I'm further away. Is it still bad now? Goddamn, man, this battle theme gets loud. It gets loud. Seeing like 1998 on everything. Wow, you set the bomb. Yeah, man, I don't know why they didn't, with Remake, keep it with its 90s aesthetic. And all the 90s stuff, like the flip phones. They probably were like, oh, that's outdated. We want to appeal to the newer people. But bro, all these Gen Z kids and these Gen Alpha kids, they love the 90s, right? They would have thought a flip phone was cool as shit. It's kind of like how when I was growing up, everybody was into the 80s. The 80s were really cool. Alright, attack while its tail's up. How you doing tonight, man? I'm alright. Yeah. I spent most of the day doing nothing, I'm gonna be honest. I spent most of it doing nothing. It's been so cold around here, right? And I got some pizza yesterday from a place, so I've been eating pizza all day. Really good. Probably not the healthiest thing for me, but it's okay. Gotta indulge once in a while, right? Is the audio good now, or is it still bad? After this one, he should put the tail up. Yeah, there it is. Attack while its tail's up, and then everybody did it. Everybody attacked the guard scorpion. Glad to hear you're eating. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Damn, man, can you imagine 1997, right? You just got, you just played an FF6. You just played FF6 and you thought it was so fucking good, and then this comes out. Your mind must have been completely blown. Put the new gun on. Oh, the sound is working. Playing the song and the alarm. That's good. These giant ass Shinra crates in the background. They didn't put that in Remake, did they? Make sure this guy's dead. Back row. Oh shit, my turn. That's how small the screen looks? So in battles it gets really small. I'm gonna have to take another look at that when a battle happens. Hope it's not getting cut off. I gotta say, dude, with Remake, that part where you get off the elevator and there's the laser cannons, and how they implemented that, that was really surprising and well done. Really surprising and well done. Damn, no, that's the full screen. In battle, it just becomes small like that. Oh shit, I didn't talk to Jesse? I left Jesse behind. I was gonna do it, I got into that battle encounter, and then it slipped my mind. Damn, we might be getting out of here by the skin of our teeth. I did not talk to her, man. I completely forgot. guys are eating up the time. But you know what? It's making my heart race. I want to see if I'm gonna die during this. There you are, Jesse. My bad. My bad. Thought something seemed off. Thought something weird was going on. Is that it then? Damn, dude, these scrubs out here be dying in the Mako reactor. They gave you so much time. I forgot Jesse and I fought every fight. If you're dying at the Mako reactor, damn. God bless your soul. You Cuddy, what's up? It's been a while. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get the modded version of this. I know she was looking forward to seeing it, but... Sorry, we're gonna keep it real, we're gonna do the original. And yeah. Alright, let's get out of here. This is hilarious, dude. So, in this version, the original, Barrett's like, hey, everybody split up, get the fuck out of here, go to the train, now. And then in Remake, he's just like, alright, y'all, I'm gonna give you a speech. Nothing nothing without sacrifice. Yo, I got you. Yeah. And it just... It's like the clear... It shows the clear difference between the original and the remake, right? The remake is like, we're just gonna stretch out everything with bullshit. We're just gonna pad it out with bullshit the whole time. We're gonna ruin the pace of the original. Go talk to Aerith. You're only one gal. And that's it, dude. No whispers. No fighting the Shinra troops, nothing. On we go. Received a potion. Okay, guys, get ready for all the gun sounds. Oh, nice, it's quiet. I don't have time to mess around with you guys. This is my OG Cloud. He's not a diva in this game. He's just a stoic badass. This is my boy. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking about it, about the remake trilogy, right? And they were talking about, the developers and all these guys were talking about in the beginning of the development, they thought, oh, are we going to do just 2 games? I think we'll just do 2 games. And I think that would have been a better call, in my opinion. You could have done 2 games. You could have kept the pace really good. You could have ended the first game where Aerith died. And then the second game is just, right, all the other stuff, beating Sephiroth at the end. But because they did 3, they were like, okay, we have to do a whole game about Midgar. And Midgar's cool. But yeah, the way they padded it out. Coming out of your shell. The translation for this is a little weird, right? This game was translated Japanese to English in 1997 in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, dude. That's why there were originally the spelling errors and all that stuff. This guy did pretty fucking good. These 2 people did pretty good for 2 weeks, dude. Yeah, we got the Jerry Seinfeld guy in the red suit. What's this guy saying? Guy's homeless. Alright, now we gotta do the Jesse monitor thing. It'll take a while. What's up, girl? Yeah, when they made Jessie the way they did in the remake, how she's this like super confident, extroverted girl, it's like, damn. I didn't see that at all in 1997. I saw a nerdy girl in 1997. But yeah, they completely changed her. I wouldn't say I hate it. What's next? Or Hear Me Out, just 1 game? I mean, that would be ideal, right? But to flesh the game out, I think, in a modern way, and have a lot of content in it, I think, you know, like, you could also add the new stuff, right? Not the Whisper stuff. But if you wanted to add in new stuff to a remake, 2 games would be fine. I feel like if they did 1 game, man, people would have been like, oh, there's nothing new about it, right? It would have been like the Link's Awakening remake on Switch. People would just be like, oh, this is just the exact same game with better graphics. It'd be enough for me. But for, you know, modern gamers or people who didn't grow up with FF7, I think they'd be kind of disappointed in the quality of the game. That's the thing about being old, man. You don't need a game that's 100 to 200 hours. I need an FF game that if I do everything in it, it's 50. You know what I'm talking about? Like all the content, all the secret end game bosses, all that stuff, 50 hours I think is good. That's why I can't get into MMOs. I don't like the idea of a game that doesn't end. I mean, could you imagine if you had a book that you would read and it never finished? You'd be like, what the fuck? I mean, MMOs are like, you gotta be into that kind of thing. I've tried it numerous times, it's not for me. Probably a bad comparison if I'm being honest, that book thing, but whatever. I'm on camera. I'm nervous. I'm curious what will be the final fight in the third part. You already fought Sephiroth. An Eldritch Horror Sephiroth. What is that Eldritch Horror thing? I've been hearing that. I've been hearing YouTubers say that. What do they mean by that? Turn it this way. I've been on the left for too long. Isn't that Game of Thrones book the guy refuses it to end it? Yeah. I think that guy just knows that his career is over if he releases it. He's waited way too long. The standard for his last book is probably sky high, and he's old as shit. Right? If he releases it and it's bad, or it doesn't live up to expectations, it's going to damage his brand. So he's just not going to do it. He's trying to die so that people go, oh, the third book, we'll never know. He's trying to do that. He doesn't want to write it. He's trying to get out before people find his third book. Don't care. Shut up. Son, I get kicked out of the fucking store, man. That's Johnny. In terms of the final fight with Sephiroth, it's gonna be the one-winged angel thing. The Seraph Sephiroth from this. Not this time. Because yeah, you fought the human form. You fought Sephiroth Bizarro, I think that's what he's called in this game, at the end of Rebirth. So yeah, now they're just gonna do the Sephiroth or the Seraph angel form. I don't even know what the real name of it is. Due to translations and yeah, I don't know. I'm roly-poly. She's gonna make me a drink. Gonna make me something hard. Give me something hard. Damn, dude. Yeah, this, like I was saying, the pace of this one is so much faster. And I think that's why this is a great game, honestly. There's a lot of FF games where it's like, okay, the gameplay's really good, but the story doesn't hit. Or the story's really good and the gameplay doesn't hit. Or both, and then the pacing is just not there. Right? People get bored, there's too much dialogue. Uptight? No. I think you're alright. Anyone from Soldier? Yeah, this whole scene was cut out of the remake. Yeah, dude, that scene is epic, dude. This scene is epic. Cloud and Barret legitimately fight with each other. Cloud gets in his face and he's like, upstairs, I want to talk about the money. Dude, this whole thing was cut out. Yeah, he's supposed to storm out. He's supposed to be like, fuck you guys. You know what I mean? And then Tifa begs him to come back. Like, all this drama is gone. You don't even go into that basement. Yeah, this, when you play the new threat version, the modded version of this, you can skip this stuff. You can skip this, you can skip the Nibelheim flashback. I want to join Soldier. You know what? That book might have come out. I wonder if it's translated. The book talking about Cloud and the army. I'm kind of interested to read that. I'm trying to hold back. I'm trying to not say something right now. Anyway, Barrett just climbs up the pipe. Throws his money on the ground. And look at this, man. Look at this. I'm waking up in the basement, and I'm going to the next reactor. Isn't that crazy? I'm not gonna change water faucets for people. I'm not gonna go hunt dogs in the junkyard. I'm not gonna go see what Johnny's up to. I'm just heading to the next reactor. Tifa with us. Maybe the materia found, just teach me how to use it. See, honestly, like I always say okay, because I don't want to be a dick to Barrett. I don't think there's any sort of like relationship point to it. But when you're a dick to him, he's just like, fine. This menu. This is actually insane, dude, that this was in a 1997 game. They had this automated thing to teach you... What? Press the cross button. You guys see that? That's what they call it in, that's the official name. And that's what they call it in Japan. They don't call it the X button, they call it the cross button. Oh yeah, this... So people love to treat FF7 like it's this amazing game, right? It's this perfect game. And look at that. When you equip materia, you lose strength. You lose max HP, look at that. Thank God they changed that in the remake. Yeah, it used to be a double-edged sword in the original. Nobody really pays attention to that, because you know, the practicality of materia is way more important than your stats and whatever it's going to do to them, right? It's better to have that ability or that summon or that magic. But I forgot about that. Lowers your strength, your HP. Let's see. Lightning, ice. You can give it to Barrett. before that, I gotta go to the materia shop. Oh wait, or the armor shop? You can't just walk out of here. Yeah, this isn't a huge thing in defense, but it gives you materia. Materia slots. A friend on the second floor to teach you. All materia. That's gonna make me breeze through this game. We're done there. Can't move. It's a materia shop. Usually I run out of money here. We're gonna get a fire, another lightning, and we need another restore. Okay, a little more. Those sound effects are really quiet. I was trying to quiet the hand. Is that good? I'm getting very particular right now. Alright. Hey, did you guys see that, oh man, I couldn't believe it. Did you see that Travis Scott is in the new Odyssey film? Fucking Travis Scott? Talking about the Odyssey, the ancient Greek story? Yeah, like... Sailing seas is all we know. Don't you get swallowed by Calypso. Maybe he'll kill it. I don't know. Maybe he'll do really good, right? We have no idea. Christopher Nolan film, right? Just a lonely guy when I'm drinking. I'm not sure who that is. He's a rapper. He's one of the biggest rappers ever. He's very successful. Oh, really? Yeah, he's in the Odyssey with Matt Damon. You didn't hear about that? Damn, did I play this? Are these all PS5 games? They might. I'm gonna save over this one. See, I was making a joke before because one of his songs is Antidote. That was his big breakout song, you know, like, don't you open up that window. So I was making jokes, you know, about the Odyssey. Come on back again, you hear? This guy's all nice. I'm just running the train. Yo! There's Jerry Seinfeld again. Say something? I said you say something. He's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Fuck, you lucky bitch. Man, that would have been a dream of mine if the remake trilogy was M for mature, dude. That would have been a dream. All the swear words, all the blood. You guys think I'm going through this text really quick? I'm trying to be really slow about it. I mean, I think it'd be annoying if I read all of it. That's what I was doing on stream for the longest time, and my neck hurts. Doing that on stream for the longest time, but there's a guy I watch stream games. He basically only streams JRPGs. And yeah, he'll be like, he'll boot up an older game and he'll start reading all the text. I'm like, dude, you don't gotta do that. I know how to read. I want you to comment and, like, you know, entertain me. So ever since I saw that guy, I don't read the text anymore. I'm gonna brag to everyone at work about me? God, look at this. I'm gonna say it again, guys. The pacing. This game just... Right? Don't wander off in your brain, okay? Something's gonna happen next in the game. Keep the player engaged. Okay, I gotta talk to this black guy. Hey. Huh? The hell? You want this? Yeah. Wow, I won't even charge you. Don't get used to it. And that's how you get a free potion. Alright, we clear? Oh yeah, this guy's gonna try and rob me. This punk-looking dude. Hey. Don't ever try that shit again. Dive out of here. I'm gonna jump. The beginning of the mission. just down this tunnel. I wonder if I go back down this, if I can get some treasure. I'll turn off the encounters. Let's see. I think they're... If you go back far enough, the guards show up and they're like, you can't go this way. I want to see. Alright. I guess this is one bonus to playing on PS5, right? All materia, man. All materia. Doesn't seem too bad? Okay, good. I trust you guys know how to read. I trust you. It'd be weird if you knew how to type stuff to me in the chat and you didn't know how to read, right? We're going down. It gives me the chills. Man, to get to this point in Remake is like at least 6 hours. I'm in disbelief. Back row. Oh yeah, why didn't I use Tifa's magic? I'm a fool, man. Yeah, see this part? This is where you turn off the lights in the remake. It's that one scene, dude. It's that one scene, that's it. And they took that, and they made a whole chapter about it. They made a whole chapter about it in remake. Pull out now, meet up at the hideout. Count on you to blow up the reactor. Yeah. These fish are kind of strong. Save it. Honestly, I'm saving because I don't know if the game is gonna crash. Second reactor, here we go. Damn, dude, Tifa is weak in the beginning? Probably low stats, probably materia. She did 26 damage. Damn, there's nothing down here? Man, I wonder if anybody is gonna come into this little stream and tell me that they bought Remake for Switch 2, right? Just announced a Rebirth for the Switch 2. People keep going on about like, oh, it looks amazing. God, it looks so gritty and old. The Nibelheim reactor. See the chains and the brick. I love the way this Mako reactor theme sounds. I got mixed up between sound and song. Try this. If I burn him? That's what they're weak to. So kill the two, what are those guys called again? Smoggers. Yeah, man. I just had another thought. I'm gonna talk some shit again, right? This battle system is really fast. It's really fast. You know, you're exchanging hits really quickly. Pacing's good. And that is so refreshing from Final Fantasy IX, dude. Final Fantasy IX. God, man. Just to get Zidane to attack, I had to put that game on quadruple speed. That's right, I'm talking shit about 9 again. The battles are so slow in that game. Takes forever to do anything. Shut the fuck up. No! My voice will be heard. You bastards keep praising that game and it's not objectively good. It's not. And you know it's not. You're lying. You're blinded by your love for VV. You're blinded by it. The game is what the kids call trash. It's trash. I'm actually kind of bummed about Final Fantasy IX, because I was doing that platinum run. I was following a guide on a Steam forum, and then I got to this one point and I missed something, right? I followed the guide to a T. If I'd missed something in the guide, I would reload the game, try it again. And this one part, even after doing everything, I missed something. And I scroll down to the bottom of this forum, and where the comments are. And this guy's like, dude, I did everything you said in this guide, and I missed 9 of these active time events. And I just went... I put like 20 hours into that game, dude, and I was following a guide that didn't have everything included in it. I was mad, but I was also mad at myself for not reading the comments. I was putting my blind faith into it. God damn it. This said we have to push these buttons at once. I see that comment. I'm gonna respond. Oh yeah, second try. No, you just have no taste. I have a taste for refined things. I have a taste for perfection, and Final Fantasy IX does not fit my palate. I don't care, man. I'll be the Gordon Ramsay of video gaming, right? I'll walk into the room where the devs are, right? You made a shit game. Fuck yourself, right? That's who I'll turn into him right now, right? Bring those devs over to my house right now. I'll tell him. I'll tell him, dude. Yeah, my MP's kind of low. Wait, do I have any hyper? I don't, okay. Damn. Cute Cuddy just did the whole movie thing. Damn. This is the guy who barely eats anything. What does that have to do with gaming? What does that have to do with gaming? Alright? You better bring yourself back to reality. Okay? You're getting off topic. Oh yeah, the original Airbuster thing. See, this is so much cooler, man. The president doesn't give a shit. He's like walking right up to them. Like, oh yeah, it's you guys, huh? He's not some Wizard of Oz hollow projection. Don't you forget it. Exposed to Mako. See, and like cutting out this dialogue from the remake, this is one of the illusions that Cloud isn't who he says he is. And they cut it out. This is like the little like clue, right? They're dropping hints. It's like, I don't know who you are, but you're not Sephiroth, so maybe I just don't remember you. Bang! Guess that make you King Vermin. Dinner? See, I love this unveiling of the airbuster, right? Because it's creepy and it's quiet. Like, look at this. And I love the sound effects that they use with the scene. The data he'll extract from your dead bodies. Now then, if you'll excuse me. So it's gonna like move forward and make a creepy sound. Oh shit, is it not working? PS5 is bugging out. That sucks. Alright, whatever. Shoot this bitch in the back. You can turn around again? Just keep fucking him up while he's in the center. Alright, sorry, when he's turned around. Talking's hard. Dude, if he's still facing Barrett and Tifa, this is gonna be a good game. That's it. Don't know if I can hold on. Yeah, he just falls a crazy, like, 5,000 feet. Something insane like that. And that's one thing you got to give it up to Remake for, because the Whispers are like a meta thing, right? But the Whispers also fixed plot holes in the original like this. Because it doesn't matter how much of a super being Cloud is. If you fall 5 to 10,000 feet, you're gonna die, right? So they brought in the Whispers to be like, oh, they protected him when he hit the church. Yeah, I love how trippy the original is, too. You okay? Alright, and this is another thing about the original. I'm gonna stop every time and say something, guys, okay? Strap in. Buckle your seatbelt, okay? Cloud is about to meet Aerith. This is the original game, and get this, they're actually going to have chemistry. I know. Isn't that insane? They're actually going to have chemistry in this game. Yeah, and with the sunlight and the chimey, you know, synth sound or whatever that is, Ryan, it's so ethereal. It's like you're in some sort of trance. You know, like she's this heavenly, ethereal being that just saved you or something. And she's supposed to be putting you at, you know, in a calm, relaxed state. Oh, man. I forgot about that. Oh. See, isn't this, it's just insane how he's like eager to talk to her, right? And then the remake, he's like, will you just shut up? You know, he's just being a dick to her the whole time. That's my materia. And ice. What do you even use ice on in this game? I think very few monsters are weak to it. Now that you mention it. Yeah, and it's funny, in Remake, right, everything is stretched out and padded out in Remake. Everything takes as long as it possibly can, and then when it gets to the part where you meet Aerith, they blaze right through it. This part, at least. They just blaze right through it. Like, okay, here's Reno. Here's Reno, fight Reno. Like, what the Who directed the pacing? Do a little bit of everything. I gotta make myself some tacos. Should be making some for everybody. That's just rude. Who's this guy walking into my church? I don't know who you are, but you don't know me? I know you. His real self knows him. Dude, that's so sick. And don't step on the flowers. They aren't going to let us go. Think we killed them, they never should have fought us. Is that a translation error? Okay, we have a sound bug. We have a sound bug. Supposed to be playing the alarm and everything. Damn, this is actually... Nice. Bro, they've been giving away copies of this original game to sell remake on Xbox and Switch. You're telling me it's all fucked up on PS5? There's supposed to be music. God damn it. Please come back, music. Please. Okay. We might... Thinking I might have to forfeit the playthrough. Now this, like, what's gonna happen here is really important because this was cut out of the remake, but this is significant. That's the only time Cloud ever laughs in Final Fantasy VII. Ever, and they cut it out. Let's start talking about Zach. Alright, save. Well, let's put some stuff on her. Thought I might encounter the Hell House. No answers. Ooh and ah. He just has a bunch of trophies up. And this guy's living the dream, right? He's probably not paying any rent on this, right? You know, we're all getting gouged for rent in this economy. He's probably paying no rent. He's got his CRT TV, you know, some books, a list of his achievements. This guy's living it up. He's living it up in the pipe. Got a lot of good material. I'll be the judge of that. Fire. What am I doing? I'm walking around looking at the ground. I'm repping one Phoenix down. I'm living dangerously up in here. Guys smoking a bunch of cigarettes. These are good. And they have 2 slots. Yeah, I'll buy another one. Can sell some of the old bangles. Oh, he's got one. Okay, that means I got one for Tifa then? We're good. Huh. I'm wondering if I should get rid of this ice and just start working on cure. I have 2 cures that I'm leveling. Yeah, I just don't think ice is practical. Damn, man, I'm getting hungry. Misa better hurry back with those tacos, dude. I don't know what that boy is doing out and about, but he needs to get home now. Okay? People are hungry. can't be hogging all those tacos for himself. He needs to think about others. Okay, hang on. Okay, nobody judge me for what I'm about to do. Nobody judge me. Top drawer in the bottom one. All right, these are hard times. Hard times, everybody. I had to do it, all right? I had to. I had to. Don't you understand? It's not black or white, it's all gray. Sometimes you just gotta take the money. Yeah, you pointing the finger, but then there's fingers pointing back at you. I did what I had to do. And I don't regret it. I'm home, Mom. Talking shit as I get here. Yeah, you got my tacos or what? Huh? You're gonna tell me to shut up, you better have my tacos, dude. Yeah, let me deny it. I'm gonna play it cool. I don't want Tifa, you know, hot on my trail. Modern dating, pretend you're not interested. Greetings, ma'am. Nice home. Damn, man, this game was so cool back in the day, right? And the way this house looks, and then all of a sudden you're staying at this girl's house. You really felt like you were on a crazy adventure. I've always loved this scene, because this is exactly how it is when my mom talks to me. I mean, this is how, like, it is with every guy when they talk to their mom. Is that a flyer? Okay, Sector 7 past Sector 6. We gotta walk out. We can't let the girls know we're leaving in the morning. You know how it is. Yeah? Just save it. Dude, people actually do that shit in life? Right? Is that exist outside of Netflix shows and dramas or movies? Like, yeah, we just hooked up and then I left. Never done that in my life, dude. Never. Okay. Yeah. Once again, right? This one scene was turned into a whole dungeon and chapter in Remake. And all of a sudden we're at the park. I mean, to be fair, to walk from one sector to another, as big as Midgar is, yeah, it would take a long time. Take her home? Yeah, damn, man. Remake really shit the bed when it came to the Cloud and Aerith relationship. Those devs must have, they said they didn't play favorites with Tifa and Aerith, but they were definitely all Tifa boys. Every single guy on the team. I mean, woman too, right? They were all about Tifa. I mean, I want Cloud to be with Tifa as well, but dude, you gotta, the original game was supposed to be a little bit more ambiguous. Which one he liked more. Man, I just love these character dynamics so much more. God, we're already at Wall Market, dude. This is like 10 or 15 hours in Remake. Alright, let's do all the extra stuff. Can't make up my mind about what? Don't make me say it. We're gonna try and get into the Honeybee Inn. My differences in my pay. Yeah, guys used to go to places and pay women like this money, and now it's all online. Isn't that crazy? Feeling like there's gonna be a fight. Wait, did that guy talk to me about Tifa? This guy. It's a dilettante. Am I saying that right? Please come in, there's a free pharmacy coupon. This guy's like, yeah, go take your girlfriend and sell her. My God. Alright, let's go get something to eat. God, I love this kitchen place, dude. I love the vibe. Check this out, they're gonna cook it. Okay, item coupon for the pharmacy. Got that. Bowl of ramen, my man. Yeah, that'd be great. That would actually be great right now. Oh fuck, I dropped a rank? Oh hell no. It's alright. You're number one in my heart. I promise. We've been playing an hour and 50 minutes, dude, and this is, yeah, like I said, it takes like 12 to 15 hours to get here and remake. This is like chapter 10? I might finish Midgar tonight. Did she just... Hooligan? Hooligan? The fuck, is this Ireland? Gonna go down to the theater with the hooligans? The owner has a tank in his shop. Yeah, here's the gym. The squats are all in rhythm. You talk to these guys? Oh boy, I have no money right now. Oh. there any way to make money here? My materia is not worth anything. How about my deadly waste? I don't want to hear any complaints. Just like that, I'm back. Gives me the feels. Disc 1 feels like it takes 700 hours and then the game ends in 20 minutes. Come Disc 2. I don't know, man. I don't... Disc 2 definitely goes pretty quick, actually. Yeah, you're right. There's... I don't know, though. Aren't they like the same amount of length? I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. Damn, there's no way to get money. The most powerful man. The Don's not into men. I'll tell Tifa about you. Yeah, Cloud is a completely different character in this game. I've got a cute friend I want to bring. That always cracked me up. Now this is the cable, but is there anything over here? No? So first and foremost, gotta go talk to this guy. Hey man. Got in a fight with the guy at the inn. Got in a fight with that guy. So the guy wants you to buy something from the inn, and then, you know, I got all this equipment I want to buy, but I mean, I'll sell my potions. That gives me 225. My ether? That's worth a lot of money, actually. I'll sell 2. Okay, this puts me at like 1800. That's pretty good. Yeah? Can buy some weapons up in here. This is more defense, and it's a pairing. So I ate the food, I got the coupon. Right? So I'm actually not trying to get picked by Don Corneo. Like, when you put Cloud in the dress, there's an option of who he picks. It's not like Remake where it's always Cloud. So I don't want Cloud to get picked, but I want to pick up all the key items. Oh shit. I have to check this too. Here, you take this. Yeah, we got the members card. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. I see shining in your hot little hand. Looks like I need to go inside. He just says, see ya, he leaves her out there. Wow, man. Check this out. Oh yeah, President Shinra is LARPing in here. That's right, he's really into the D&D. Time is right. He's got a chick on the bed. This happens every time we come to Midgar on business. You to Midgar just for this? You're just holding the lights. I gotta wear this heavy armor. President's wife found out about this little hobby of his. Looks like he's done. Man, I'm glad. Please remove the ancient curse. He's beating him right now? Please. Oh, fuck. The theme is gone again. And what is going on? Yeah, you're supposed to think like, oh yeah, they're doing stuff, but they're just like trying to get comfortable on the bed. Whoa. Why is the music shitty? Wait, I think you can get her to put makeup on. By the way, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Cloud, jack of all trades. Sing for us when the music is out. I almost did. Group room, hold ground. So I checked out this room, went up here. Okay, the F room. So you want to go to the... Which one has the cutscene? I think it's the F room, right? The group room, you get the, you know, all the guys in the tub with Cloud. But I want the epic one. I think it's the F room, right? Okay, I'm going in. Got it. The silence. I almost put this on a shirt, right? I was like young, I thought I was really like insightful and cool. Almost made a shirt of this. Oh my god. Is this next one your best shot? What next one? Okay, I think if I talk to them, I get an item. There's a lot of adult things going on. Please take this. I got the lingerie. Yeah, man, that scene totally taking out a remake. I'm bummed. I'm overall, if you can't tell, I'm overall dissatisfied with the remake. From a story standpoint. Gameplay, the guy crushed it. Whoever did that, but yeah. Did they say anything different? Just can't seem to lose weight? Should be able to put on makeup here. Have them make me up. I have a favor to ask you. Can you put makeup on me too? Nice, dude. I'm like a K-pop idol. I'm gonna look unnaturally beautiful. Okay, you guys got the bonus lore? Yeah, is that good? Now I just need to, I'm gonna help the person in the bathroom. Wait, that's not it. This is the pharmacy. Whoa. Digestive. Oh shit, I didn't stay at the inn. I gotta do that. Probably plastered at the bar. God, this game is so cool, dude. I'm just picturing, like, let's say it's your first playthrough and you're playing, like, you know, in your room or it's at night and it's dark. And, you know, you're in this, like, ghetto area. You're checking shit out. This guy's telling you his dad's drunk at the bar. Like, I don't know, just... This game is so cool. It's really nostalgic, right? But just... I'll go see the dad, but I'm gonna stay at the inn first. Get the item out of the vending machine. Why don't you get some rest? So yeah, in Japanese, this is a love hotel, right? You guys have probably heard about that if you watch anime or play games or know anything about Japan. I get up in the middle of the night. I buy the expensive one? Fuck it. Damn, I've been playing for 2 hours and I still haven't finished this beer. You can't tell I'm not a drinker. Alright. Gotta go see the dad. Okay, first we'll do this. Someone's been in there all day and they're not coming out. I can't hold it anymore. Hey, who's in here? Don't look? Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking. Can I sing? I was trying to think of like a popular song that people would sing these days, but I can't. I don't feel like making anything right now. I hate those MA words, dude. It just... My Midwest accent comes through so strong. And I get embarrassed. Okay. We want something... So I'm not gonna pick the ideal thing, right? What you pick here can affect Cloud getting picked by Don Corneo. So I'm just gonna pick the bullshit option. Clean and shiny. We'll do that, because we don't want Cloud to get picked by Don Corneo. Isn't warm beer really bad tasting? I mean, yeah. It's still kind of cold. It's finally done. Finally. Okay, talk to the dad. He's gonna make the clothing. Oh, I gotta go talk to the guy about the item I bought at the inn. I got it. I got the goods. You gonna pay me back? A protein drink set? Diamond Tiara. What beer? It's a It's a local beer. Yeah, you're not gonna know it. It's a really popular local beer. It's called Spotted Cow. I don't know, people go batshit for it around here. It's okay. But I'm saying that as a non-beer drinker, right? Okay, we're going to the clothing store. Sounds awesome. Why is your accent a bad thing? It's not a cool accent, dude. It's an embarrassing one. In America, people don't care if you have, well, I guess like a lot of accents can be looked down upon. But mine, the Midwest one, is the worst. Like you? What did you tell him? God, yeah, man. They're supposed to have so much chemistry figuring this shit out. Of getting into the mansion with Don Corneo. You know, Cloud and Aerith are supposed to be like a rom-com right now, during this part. I mean, the people who did Remake really fucked it up, man. Like, really. Like, really. You almost have to sit there and wonder, like, what? Did these guys, were they even into Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, I think the director did an interview recently. I think I told you guys about this. He said his favorite was 6. I can see why. I can see why Remake came out the way it did. Alright. Gotta go get the wig. I don't know. To me, that's like if I did the Final Fantasy IX remake, right? I acknowledge that it was a game of my childhood and it was good, but you know, would you want somebody who's not that passionate about it remaking it? Big bro, the only way you're gonna get cuter is if you can beat Big Bro. So you gotta compete with us. The beautiful bro? A square X circle. This is pretty easy if you can maintain a rhythm. Oh shit, we're perfectly even. Oh. You done gone goofed. Oh yeah, that was like Shaolin concentration. I never broke it once. I was in the shit. Just punches him. Dude, yeah, where was... Oh... Where was that in the remake, dude? Like, punching the dude? They could have, like, punched him into the wall? God, man. God. Spotted Cow, that's quite the name. From where I am from, I've heard we have an accent that makes us sound like we're always angry. But I'm not sure about that. So your Mexican accent is like the Italian accent here? Oh, I'm funny? What kind of funny? What do you mean I'm funny? You know that? Try it on. Yeah, the shitty thing is, like, a lot of people, when it comes to my dialect and my accent, a lot of people in my area don't have what I have. But because my parents, like, dude, my background is lower middle class. So my parents, you know, they bestow that upon me. They're the ones who taught me how to talk, so I was kind of just fucked. And now I just talk like an idiot my whole life. Now I got people, you know, when I used to stream on Twitch, there'd be all these people coming in like, bro, are you from Canada? Bro. Dude, I will heavily enunciate bag, right? Like a bag to carry things. Because my mom and everybody taught me that was big growing up. I used to say big. I think we're set to go here. I'm going in. Let's see if I get picked. Come in, come in. Now we've infiltrated a brothel, basically. But yeah, man, as much shit as I'm talking about how bad Remake did, with Part 3, you gotta keep your expectations low, right? Not to be an asshole. I'm not telling you that to be an asshole. I'm telling you that so that you're not disappointed, right? Everybody, it was fair to go into Part 1 with a ton of expectations because so many people, this is their favorite game, and to many people, it's the best RPG ever created, right? But I went into Rebirth, I kept it really low, and Rebirth was way better because of it. I wasn't heavily disappointed in anything. When the scenes or something was stupid or shitty, I just went, yeah, right? They were like that in Part 1. So Part 3, dude, yeah, I don't... If people are thinking, oh, they fucked it up in Part 1, oh, they fucked it up in Part 2, but Part 3, they're really gonna nail it. You're just setting yourself up to get screwed over, man. You're just setting yourself up for disappointment. Keep it low. I mean, truthfully, you should handle every modern game that way, not just Final Fantasy. Right? If you're going into RE Requiem, you're like, oh, I'm so hyped. I love Resident Evil. Dude, keep it low. The worst that can happen is that, okay, you didn't get disappointed, and the best that can happen is it surpasses all of your expectations, right? Gotta be chill. Can't drink the Kool-Aid like back in the early 2000s, man. Games aren't the same. Just want to grab that real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was planning to. You know the three girls is no problem, okay. Let's see how this plays out. Hey, I'm excited about Requiem, hey bro. Don't do that to yourself. It's 2026, man. But you know what, you're not even gonna buy it, right? You're just gonna watch somebody play it. So it's not as much of an investment for you. You're not even gonna, yeah, you're not gonna buy it, you're not gonna play it. You're just gonna watch it, so. If I had to make a prediction, right? If I had to make a prediction of how good Resident Evil 9 is going to be, honestly, I think that's going to come out and it's going to get an 8. I think it's going to get an 8 out of 10. From what I've seen of the Grace gameplay and the Leon gameplay that's come out in the trailers, I think it's going to get an 8. People are going to be like, okay, yeah, the Grace stuff is like 7 and 8, but it's not as immersive or scary. And then they're going to look at Leon's part and they're going to be like, yeah, it's fun, it's action, but it's not as good as RE4 Remake, right? I feel like it's going to be an 8. But you know what, man? I've been wrong before. This is just, I'm just spewing bullshit, right? Spewing bullshit on my stream. Hopefully it is a 10 out of 10. Game comes after my birthday, let me enjoy things. I'm gonna experience it with cool people, let me be. Cool people? Wait, like local people? I thought you were just gonna watch a stream or YouTube. Wait, is this a... Sorry, I'm trying to read this Japanese, because I'm a weeb. Oshiosa? What? Huh. Well, you know what? I had a Chinese friend in high school, an exchange student, right? And he was over at my house one time watching me play this while he was on his phone or whatever. And this thing above the door, I think it says evil. He told me that. He's like, that says evil. What do you got to say? Alright, ladies. Line up in front of the Don. This one? This one? What? What? Oh man, it must have been because I bought the diamond tiara. Oh shit. I did not want that. Can't leave? Oh god. Yes, his name is Barrett. Now we're following the remake timeline. I'll rip it off. Really going to crush them, literally. This music is so sick. Yeah, streamer I've known for like a while now. We do movie nights on Saturdays, but I guess tonight is not gonna happen. What, because you're in here? Talking to the guy who loves Sonic 06 and DMC2, so my standards are low. Well, I mean, like, I feel like I have a response to this. My brain isn't working. Okay, so you like Sonic 06 and DMC2. But is there anything you dislike? I mean, even if you like Sonic 06 and DMC2, there's still a chance you're not going to like something, right? It doesn't matter how positive you are. It doesn't matter how falsely positive you are about life or video games. There's still a chance. Yeah, I just realized in the original these guys are fat. President Shinra's fat, Heidegger is fat. Why did they change that? Oh, I should have equipped my stuff. Oh, nice. I still have a grenade? No. God, this music, dude. Big damage. Why did I attack with Aerith? Yeah, dude, yeah, in this one you get your limits all the time. It's just so much fun. Haven't thought of that, I guess, Western RPGs, but most that I hate, they just look a bit boring to me. Alright, so you do hate something. You do. You've gotten to the bottom of this. Dude, I'm gonna be real, man. Like, this whole streamer mentality of, like, I like every single game that comes out. I'm amped about every single game that comes out. Dude, that drives me crazy. That drives me crazy. Even if I disagree with you, man, just be honest, right? I saw, you guys ever watch, Moist Critical? You know, the Charlie guy? I like him. I like him as a content creator. But I was watching his stuff today, and he made some video about the Switch 2, right? After the Switch 2 was announced. And he was talking about, oh yeah, in the stream, all the games look really good. And I do believe him. I do believe that he thought that, but... Bro, man, what is there really to play on the Switch 2? The Mario Kart sucks, right? The Donkey Kong game is kind of good from what I've heard from people. There's that. I don't know, I feel like my personal opinion is that there's no real reason to get a Switch 2 because there's nothing to play on it. There's no Zelda, there's no Mario. I mean, people are amped to play 7 Remake on Switch 2, right? And that is a PS4 game. They're amped that a PS4 game finally got ported to Nintendo. I just don't, yeah. But anyway, I'm getting a little off track. It drives me crazy when streamers are too positive. these guys. The one time you use ice in the game. Right there. Forgot about this materia. With the exception of Expedition 33, I guess, again, I wouldn't call it hate. I don't know, man. Western games, I don't play them at all, right? And I don't think it's solely because I like the presentation of the Japanese games better. I don't think it's that. I think it's a difference in quality, if I'm being honest. I think American game companies have more of a philosophy of, okay, I need to just keep releasing stuff so that it keeps selling, right? You got your sports games, you got your COD games, you got your FPS, you got your Battle Royale games, Assassin's Creed, right? Those games, they just crank that shit out. I tried playing stuff like Witcher 3 and Skyrim. I'm like, man, this is clunky. It's clunky, right? And I'm not saying there's no Japanese games that aren't clunky. There definitely is. I just played one called Final Fantasy 15, okay? Very, very clunky. Yeah, I don't know. Western games, they just never... Just due to how they're created. It never speaks to me. But I should be fair, right? There's games that you guys love that are Western games that I don't personally like, but I think they are of good quality, like God of War. God of War is a game I understand why people like it. I do. I can see that. I wish it was something for me, right? But yeah, all this other stuff. Something I do not like is when people are overly critical or overly positive about something, or when they attack people for giving some criticism. Okay, hold on. People are overly critical or overly positive about something, or when they attack people for giving criticism. Yeah. I guess that's true, right? You know, I did that back in the day, right? When Maximilian Dude, he was like talking a lot of shit about Crisis Core. I just immediately blew my lid, right? I'm like, what the fuck? How could he say that? Blah, 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 blah. And I don't think I was being fair about that game's quality because it was so nostalgic for me. I still do like Crisis Core. I still am a huge defender of it, especially Reunion. I mean, not the voice acting, right? But the gameplay of Reunion is way better than the original. But, yeah, if somebody has an opinion, dude, you just gotta let it go, right? There's been more than a few people I've met in my life that have talked shit about Final Fantasy X. And in my mind, I'm like, why? How? That game is perfect in my mind, but just gotta let it go. It is what it is. I think the remake trilogy is a perfect example of overly positive. Got it. You know, it's really hard to talk and play video games at the same time. It really is. But yeah, people will talk like slightly bad about the remake trilogy. They'll be like these diehard FF7 fans, and I don't know if it's like they're afraid of the hit that's going to happen to their channel in terms of like how people view them or their subscribers or what. But yeah, it's almost like they're afraid to talk bad about it, right? And that's why that one guy, Sebi, he's just popping off, right? Because he's just right there in front of the camera like, I fucking hate this, I fucking hate that. And then all those people are resonating with it. They're really resonating with it. Me personally, I think he takes it a little too far, right? He's like really, really overly critical of it. But, you know, I do think like there's been some unfair positivity from the remake trilogy. Like people are not really being that honest about it. Alright, I'm gonna check this barrel. Yeah. Something recent was that YouTuber guy who is well known for not liking the remake. And on Twitter, they were just piling on to hate on him. I was like, Jesus, they're taking his thoughts truly personal. That must be that Sebi guy. Yeah, right. Right. And like I said, like I agree with a lot of the things that guy says. I mean, some of it is like too much, right? But he's definitely entitled. Not in a bad way, like he's entitled to his opinion. Let me finish that sentence. Right there. I don't know, I feel like Max Dude, you know, he's like the biggest FF7 YouTuber. I feel like he needs to be more honest about things. I feel like he's definitely hiding how he perceives the remake trilogy like honestly. I've heard that guy talk about movies and other games and other, you know, shows or whatever else, right? And he's got a pretty low threshold for cringe. Right? If something's just like slightly cringe or bad, he's not about it. He'll talk about how it hurts him, like a bad joke or whatever else, right? And yeah, I think he's genuinely afraid to talk about stuff that he doesn't like about it, because his following on it is so big. Okay, great. I gotta wait for this guy to appear. I need a tent. I don't know, and that's really disappointing because I really like that guy as a content creator. I think he's really charismatic and he's really well-spoken and all this stuff, but yeah. I should be using bolts so I can hit these guys. I'm getting lazy, man. I'm using attack with Aerith. You're never supposed to do that. I'm too busy trying to say my opinion. I'm trying to be opinionated. Alright, up through here. Oh, she does have... okay. So 2 hours, 28 minutes. We're at the pillar almost. Train graveyard. Man, I really need to heal. Dude, Eligor, I never encountered him in the original. Check this barrel. Oh, I missed that item. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the encounter for a little bit. Not because I think I'll die. It's because, you know, I want to get some stuff done. I want to get through the area. I just got a thing about Adobe. I don't even own any Adobe products. Alright, I need some MP, dude. Yeah, that's how it is with, like, PCs, man. PCs really have a mind of their own. That's what happened with this modded FF7 version that I had. Somehow this old version of it that I had got updated, and now I can't play my modded version of FF7 anymore. These computers always have something going on. Through the internet or updates, it just... You really don't have too much control over your PC. This is telling me that Adobe Acrobat updated. I have not used Adobe Acrobat once on this fucking computer, dude. And Adobe Acrobat updated. I don't even know. I'm kind of happy that I do all my web surfing and all that on my phone now because of stuff like this, right? You'd be like, remember being on your laptop or your PC and yeah, you just go to some site or you download something and it's like, okay, yeah, now you've got this Bing extension and this thing will tell you when, and, you know what I mean? Like just, the computer was just always trying to do all this stuff when you were just trying to browse some websites. And yeah, after that would happen, it would be like, just permanently fucked up. I'm so glad I don't really have to deal with that with, you know, looking at stuff on my phone. And there were pop-ups too, remember pop-ups? Alright, we'll do the pillar. Right now, the only thing I know about PC is that Windows 11 is broken AF, yeah. Which is not surprising after the CEO said most of the code was written by AI. Oh, you can't make this shit up, man. You can't make this shit up. How much money is enough? How much money is enough, dude? Wait, I'm struggling to get by out here, man. I'm like IRL, dude, with me and my job and my I'm struggling to do anything at all. And these dudes are cutting the cost by coding with AI. Now I can finally get that yacht I was looking at. Oh yes, that yacht. I always wanted a yacht. Okay, we gotta get up to the top of the pillar. Bro, they wrote an operating system with AI. Wedge, no! I'm going up. I gotta find a guy with a shop. You got a shop? Scare, but it's for your own good. Get a few of those. Should be good. Dude, this guy's selling stuff when the pillar's falling, right? It reminds me of FF10. What's that part in FF10 where you're on the airship and the worm attacks the airship and the Albed merchant guy comes up and he's like, yeah, you must take care of this or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I'll sell you some potions and some weapons. And Waka says to him, dude, if we die, you're gonna die too. And then the shop guy just goes, I have faith in your victory. That game is so sick, dude. It's so sick. It's the best game ever. Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy fucking 10, dude. Baird's fighting up top. Go help him. Okay. Wait, these guys don't like fire? There we go. Okay. Update successful for Adobe Acrobat. Restart computer now? It's asking me? No. Oh shit. These guys were annoying in the original, they're annoying in the remake too. I could talk with you one last time, don't say last. You owe me a pizza. Holy man. Hella troopers, man. Attacking from the helicopter. Access the menu. Hook them up with some good material. We still haven't learned the other limits? It's messed up. So funny, in the original it was just one button. Just push this button, thousands of people will die. Why did that move? I had it on the pyramid and it went to bury it. Steal from him? Yeah, I'm hyper. I'm gonna miss. Yeah, it's a little more accurate. God damn. 109? It's time. Didn't notice his hair was a little darker. Always thought he had more brighter red hair. He did in the compilation and the remake. He has brighter hair. Oh, he just pushed a button for a bomb. Okay. Okay, we don't have music again. That helicopter, those graphics, just turns. Just listening to opera music up in the Shinra Tower. As everybody's burning and crushed to death. The hell's it all for? Yeah, he doesn't even shoot at the rubble and stuff in the remake. Man, the script is so good. Yeah, dude, the fucking remake. Oh, I forgot. In fucking remake, Barrett's like, yeah. You know, he like punches his stuff and he's like, yeah. We still gotta go back to Sector 7 and see if anybody's there. It's like, dude. Everybody's dead, man. Yeah, you go back and the people are still, like, there's still some people alive. I don't know why they did that. It's like they did it in the sense of, you know, like the T for Teen rating, they couldn't kill that many people. So they made it so that Marl and Aerith got everybody out of this sector, and that way it was safe. Alright, off to Aerith's house. That's hard to say. Aerith's house? Where can we move now? Alright. So we're at 3 hours, 11 minutes. Back when they weren't afraid to kill characters. Exactly. Exactly. We're at 3 hours and 11 minutes for the stream. Right? What is my total game time? 2 hours, 49 minutes. So, next time I boot this up, we're gonna climb up the thing, go right to the Shinra building, and then we're just gonna do the Shinra building stuff. And you're trying to tell me that Midgar's only like the first 4 hours of the game? Maybe 5? And they stretch that into 25, 30? That's a big stretch, man. Big stretch. But yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. I've been playing for 3 hours. I played a lot of Earthbound today too, so I think I gotta put the kibosh on the gaming and stop, right? But yeah, I'll come back and play more of this, you know I will. Yeah. You know, I play through games, right? And I've been playing through a lot of older stuff, thinking like, oh, is it as good as I remember? Maybe I'm not looking through this from an objective lens. You know what I mean? And Final Fantasy VII, dude, I'm reading the script, I'm doing all the stuff, and I love this game still. It's still good, right? I wasn't disillusioned. I wasn't looking back with rose-tinted glasses or nostalgia. This is a good game. It is. And the dialogue is good, and it's still the same dialogue from 1997. So yeah, I'm amped to play more of it. I certainly am. Will I beat it? Of course. Yeah. Of course I'm gonna beat it. So yeah, I'll make a commitment right now. Okay? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. Try to relax for the rest of the evening. I hope you guys do the same. And then, I'll catch you later, okay? Alright, thanks for being in here, everybody. Take care. Hope you're enjoying the game. Peace out.